Hi guys, Alison here from Essential Love, sharing the love one drop at a time. Um, I just wanted to share a bit more about numerology and how it kind of links in with the oils. So, for me, I've got this seven floating around everywhere. Alison adds to a seven. I've got a seven karmic lesson. Um, Luke's got a seven in his birthday, so he's we're together because he's teaching me something about the seven I need to learn, and then vice versa. I've got numbers that he doesn't have and needs to learn. So yeah, when I first started looking into numerology, this seven kept popping up. So that's the number that I'm really working on learning the lesson of at the moment. So the seven is about openness and trust. So trusting in yourself, in your own intuition, and then opening up to share that with everybody. So it's kind of twofold to that. So to help with the trust and opening up, which is like trusting your intuition and that sort of thing, which is a struggle for me because I've always been a head person. So if I can read it in a book, if I can see it somewhere, then it's true. I can understand it. Whereas intuition, which is just like a feeling you get or a knowing, it's something that I've always struggled with. And Luke's the opposite. He's always had this really strong intuition and knowing. And we've clashed about it a lot because it's like he's telling me something saying this is how it is, and I'm saying, well, show me, and he can't. And so it's always been like a thing between us. And so it's been important for me to learn about this intuition and trust so that our relationship can go deeper. So how do I do that? How can you, people talk about intuition, but how do you tap into it? How do you understand it? So for me, oils are excellent. So I've, in the diffuser even now, I've got a blend going. I'll show you the oils here. So I've got juniper berry, white fir, marjoram, geranium, and frankincense. So it's just a blend to help open up, to trust, to share, to, like the juniper berry in particular, to let go of the fear. So I think it's nice to come up with a blend to help you with a specific thing. And I think that using numerology to find the thing you want to work on is amazing, because people talk about self-development and self-care and self-love and all these things, but it's like, where do I start? I don't know. And that's what I was like, yeah, okay, that's great, but what do I do? I need something tangible to get a hold of that I can work on. So that's why I like numerology, because as soon as I saw this seven keep coming up, I was like, okay, I need to work on that. That's the thing I'm going to work on right now. And I'm going to make a blend up so that I can work on it. And the thing I like with it is that I know with myself, I always intuitively pick oils now, and I trust my intuition so much more. But you use a blend for a while and then you think, I think I need something new. And for me, that's progress. That's a sign that you've gotten somewhere and worked on what you wanted to work on. So it's kind of makes this self-development thing measurable, because you can see where you're progressing with what blends you're using. So yeah, you can work a blend out to work on a specific thing. And then also for me, this trust and this opening up and sharing thing is frightening. I'm a 4, so I want control, and that means control of everything. So often I don't share things because I can't control what the other person's going to think, what the other person's going to say, how they're going to react, how I'm going to react. I can't control all of those things. So I just don't share because it's safer that way for me. So I get anxiety when I do start sharing. So I have an anxiety blend that I really like using. My go-to one is clary sage, lavender peace, or lavender, and balance, and usually a drop or two of frankincense. So that can help as well, because you can like treat the symptoms of whatever you're trying to do. So for me, I get anxiety, so I can use that to help me. And I also try and change up like my anxiety blend. I try other things because also as a 4, I can get stuck in the routine of always using the same thing. And I think that that hinders self development a little bit because there's growth in discomfort. So sometimes you have to change things up so that you can grow more. So this month I bought Claricalm to use as a part of the anxiety blend or to try on its own because I've heard some good things about it. Also, just today I was reading about Melissa, how it can be used. So I'm going to try that. So changing things up as well as finding blends that you love. So yeah, I think the numerology can often be the key in where to start with self development. And just picking one thing that you can work on and progress in, and use a blend to help with that, and then also use a blend of oils to help with any symptoms. So you might not get anxiety, it might be something else. There might be some depression, or there might just be like this not knowing how to communicate. So you could use spearmint for confident communication. So there's lots of combinations and different ways that numerology can help. So if you want to find out more, send me a message or comment below, and yeah, get out there and share.